All of the following are crucial social and economic goals for macroeconomics, but dash. Right choice. Price instability is the best answer. The study of the economy as a whole and how major sectors of the economy interact. Solid response. Macroeconomics is a valid choice. What is the study of the behavior and decision-making of entire economies called? Correct. Macroeconomics is the right answer. Which of the following studies the problems of economics at individual levels? Exactly. Microeconomics makes sense, and it is right choice. Which of the following helps to develop and expand the microeconomics theories? You got it. Your choice macroeconomics is right. Macroeconomics focuses on the study of economics from the standpoint of dash. Nice work. You chose the entire economy, and it is correct. This is the study of the production and consumption of goods and services. Well done. Economics is the right choice. GDP growth, business cycles, and unemployment are all central topics in sharp thinking. Macroeconomics is the right choice. The study of the economy as a whole dash, the big picture, dash is called. Nice selection. Macroeconomics is the correct and valid answer. Macroeconomics is a study of economics that deals with four major factors. Excellent choice. Household, firms, government, and external factor is the right answer. Dash is the study of economics from the viewpoint of the entire economy. Clear logic. Your choice macroeconomics is sound and 100% true. Study of Microsoft company profit for the year 2020-21 is an example of smart move. Microeconomics is an accurate answer. Macroeconomics approaches the study of economics from the viewpoints of right again. The entire economy is a valid answer. Which of the following is not in conflict with macroeconomics goals? Smart pick. National income is the correct choice. What type of diagram is used as a simple depiction of macroeconomics? Correct response. Circular flow diagram is the most accurate answer. Which of the following topics refers to the study of macroeconomics? Well reasoned. The national income is the correct choice. Dash studies the problems related to measurement of national income. You're right. Macroeconomics is the correct answer. Something that makes people want to produce more goods and services. Great job. Incentives is the accurate answer. Which of the following is not the subject matter of macroeconomics? Good job. Your answer laws of demand and supply works well here. Which of the studies below are included in macroeconomics studies? Good thinking. All the answers are correct is the right answer. The study of how individuals make decisions in the society is what? Valid point. Microeconomics is true. The study of labor is part of the branch of economics called dash. On track. Macroeconomics is the correct answer. Which of the following is a part of investment in macroeconomics? Well picked. Purchasing machinery for a factory is the correct answer. It refers to the analysis of the general movement of the economy. Strong choice. Macroeconomics is the right answer. Macroeconomics is concerned with all of the following except dash. You chose production methods and costs, and it is correct. Which of the following is not a topic studied in macroeconomics? Excellent. Price of Toyota cars is a brilliant choice. What does net exports indicate in the context of macroeconomics? Bravo. Total exports minus total imports is the answer. In macroeconomics, equilibrium is defined as that point at which perfect. Planned aggregate expenditure equals aggregate output is the correct choice. Which of the following area is a part of macroeconomics study? Nicely done. Evaluation of GDP levels is a solid answer. Which of the following is concerned with macroeconomics study? Great thinking. Inflation is the right choice. Macroeconomics distinguishes between the real economy and the perfect. Monetary economy is the correct choice. Which of the following are components of the macroeconomics? You're right. Foreign sector is the correct answer. Which of the following is under the scope of macroeconomics? Nice work. You chose all of the above, and it is correct. Macroeconomics theory studies the following except how dash. Good job. Your answer to determine type and quantity of goods to produced works well here. Which of the following is not a key term in macroeconomics? Strong choice. Consumer savings is the right answer. Which of the following is not a macroeconomics objective? Valid point. To maintain domestic price instability is true. Macroeconomics studies the economy from viewpoint of dash. You got it? Your choice, the entire economy, is right? What does government spending refer to in macroeconomics? Correct response. Spending by the government on public goods and services is the most accurate answer. The following are macroeconomics objectives, except dash. Great job. Unjust distribution of income is the accurate answer. Which of the following is a macroeconomic statement? Well picked. The inflation rate of Nepal is 6.5% in 2022 is the correct answer. Macroeconomics focuses on all of the following except. Right choice. Jute industry is the best answer. What is consumption in the context of macroeconomics? Right again. Total spending by households on goods and services is a valid answer. Below are the main concerns of macroeconomics, except smart pick. Aggregate demand is the correct choice. Who is considered as father of modern macroeconomics? Bravo, Prof. J.M. Keynes is the answer. Among the problems studied in macroeconomics are dash. Excellent. Inflation rate in Malaysia is a brilliant choice. The late works of dash is related to macroeconomics. Well reasoned. Keynes is the correct choice. Study of general price level is a subject matter of. Great thinking. Macroeconomics is the right choice. Which of the following studies economics as a whole? Nicely done. Macroeconomics is a solid answer. The following are the goal of macroeconomics except. Clear logic. Your choice, high unemployment, is sound and 100% true. These are all macroeconomics objectives except dash. Smart move. Technology improvement is an accurate answer. It is the study of the nation's economy as a whole. Correct. Macroeconomics is the right answer. Macroeconomics is concerned with the study of dash. On track. The general price level is the correct answer. Macroeconomics is the study of dash economics. Good thinking. Large scale is the right answer. The study of how the entire economy works is what? Solid response. Macroeconomics is a valid choice. What is the main area of study in macroeconomics? Exactly. The performance of the national economy makes sense and it is right choice. What does investment represent in macroeconomics? Nice selection. Spending by businesses on capital goods is the correct and valid answer. Which of the following deals with macroeconomics? Excellent choice. General price level is the right answer. Which of this is not a macroeconomics variable? Well done. Household goods is the right choice. The self-regulating nature of the marketplace. Sharp thinking. Invisible hand is the right choice. What is the primary focus of macroeconomics? You chose understanding the behavior of the entire economy, and it is correct. Study of macroeconomics is concerned with. You're right, both and is the correct answer. What is not the macroeconomics goals? Nice work. You chose decreasing the price of the goods, and it is correct. It is show as macroeconomics except dash. You got it. Your choice income is right. The 4 types of economic systems are sharp thinking, traditional, command, mixed, and market is the right choice. What are the tools of macroeconomics? Correct response. All of the above is the most accurate answer. It is studying small economic units. Smart pick. Microeconomics is the correct choice. What are the 2 parts of economics? Nicely done. Microeconomics and macroeconomics is a solid answer. Macroeconomics refers to all except. Nice selection. Utility of household is the correct and valid answer. Macroeconomics became popular after. Exactly. 1929-33 makes sense and it is right choice. The goals of macroeconomics include clear logic. Your choice full employment is sound and 100% true. In macroeconomics, we study about. Right again. All of the above is a valid answer. Macroeconomics is a study of dash. Good thinking. The entire economy is the right answer. Dash is the study of aggregates. Solid response. Macroeconomics is a valid choice. The tools of macroeconomics are. Valid point. Both B and C is true. The study of an entire economy. Correct. Macroeconomics is the right answer.
Macroeconomics does not study.
Well picked. The behavior of individual businesses and consumers is the correct answer. Macroeconomics deals with dash. You chose economic aggregates, and it is correct. Macroeconomics study the dash. Good job. Your answer, aggregate demand and aggregate supply of the entire economic, works well here. Macroeconomics studies what? Perfect. The science that studies the economy as a whole is the correct choice. Aggregation is involved in.
Great thinking. Both, and is the right choice.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
Strong choice. Contact Narayan Changda is the right answer.